Hello, folks. KenShu here with InUPress Broadcasting, KnTST Clan Gaming Community, and Darkskys Gaming Crew, and Car Dealer Simulator. We think we've got it working now. Let's take a look. It's being on us. So, new game. And see how it loads. I see the picture still. We got the picture so far this far before. It was a setting on my end. It had nothing to do with the game. It was my setting on my OBS yesterday. So we run through the tutorial once it loads. It's usually quicker loading than this. Probably because we're streaming as well. I think I have the music turned off. We'll find out. I don't hear music, so I think we have the music turned off. Because music causes a copyright issue. Sometimes. Heard it click. No, this is the first time I've loaded it since the new update. There was 2 updates today since I loaded it for a test. So it may be why it's taking longer. It's just installing the updates. I probably should have loaded it earlier. But we were behind schedule. Again, that's on me. Might need to reload. It's hung at 118 FPS for a bit here. Let me reload it. actually hear sound this time. So we have probably got a loading situation. See the wheel turning. Success. So listen to Little Sam.
Hey kid, Little Sam here. Are you on your way to the shop? We don't have time to waste. Let me know when you arrive. The client's already waiting.
I'm a horrible driver, you already know this. Am I supposed to stop for stop signs? Where's a stop before the crosswalk? Nobody coming.
You took way too long. Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk. But if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving. Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
So we have success. It's actually streaming. Thanks to Przemek for his help, the developer, and Izzo. Both helped out getting it going over on Discord. So me, as a driver, I prefer to open the gas cap first. And then get the nozzle. And I like to put the pump on automatic fill. Wow, they changed gas prices, or this was almost full. Last time I filled up, it was like $33. I like the color. I like the purple of this car. This is my favorite car so far. Not just bad at driving in real life, folks. Well, my Aria wife thinks so. Run the red light. Now let's run the red light again. Show you a little trick I picked up. They like to line up behind you. I don't back up to it. I actually drive the car onto it. Oh, I forgot to, sorry. Forgot to do one thing. Forgot to extend the ramps. Yeah, extend the ramps. I am a horrible time backing up. There you go. Easy peasy. I suppose in the future you'll get tickets by the police for running red lights. Like that. Accidents happen. And it does bodywork damage. Signal to you. I was actually going to aim for him, but I thought I better not.
Did you pick up that beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's going to sell, it needs to shine.
So the car's there, right? You got to release it. Graphics are a bit kind of wonky. It's still stuck on the... So car washing, I like the tutorials on this. The tutorials are pretty good. They're comprehensive, and if you read them, make sure you read them, because I didn't read them. I got stuck at one point, and I couldn't figure out what to do. And there was at one point, if you don't read the tutorials and you don't figure, it's hard to figure out what to do unless you do a lot of monkeying around. It might take you a couple hours to figure out what to do if you don't read the tutorials. Now you gotta get 100% coverage. You get a little orange bar that creeps up on that gray bar up in the upper left hand where it applies foam. When you get 100% coverage, it'll swap to rinse. As a detailer from the past, you always start at the top and work down so you see what you covered. It's more efficient that way. If you right click, the nozzle goes back to the storage if you're using mouse and keyboard. I try to keep my finger off the right mouse button because I have a habit of keeping my index finger on the right mouse button in most games. I found if I keep it on there on this game, I do a lot of right clicking, which is annoying. You put a lot of things back in their hole for storage. I'll show you a little trick once I get more coverage. They've got a lot of things in this game that make it easier for you if you're uncertain or you're having trouble. When I get about 90% coverage. I used to work in an automotive dealership as a partsman and a detailer. So I enjoy this game and I find it quite close. Okay, see there it's about 90% coverage, 99% coverage. If you can't find the spots you're looking for, press X. It lights it up. They missed the grill totally. And when you get enough covered, it progresses to the next spot. So when you get to this point where it goes to rinse, click tab and hold it, and you got foam and you got water. You want water. Same process. Rinse from the top. Rinse from the material. Soak down. There's a few interesting things that happen later on that I get annoyed with. It's not because of the game developers, it's because I have a hard time catching them. I caught him this morning. I was playing this morning and I caught him and got my gas back. The vandal. He stole my gas and I got it back this morning and it was like, okay, you little bugger. I'm gonna run after you. I'm gonna run after you until I catch you. There's a day and night cycle. When you do sleep, you sleep on the couch. I just want to get this car rolling. I saw that they intend to be polishing. I never reached that stage yet. not sure at what point so far I've ran 3 saves through to rep 3 and a couple saves through to rep 2. Oh. Just testing different aspects of early rep. Now I know on Discord they were saying they were adjusting the rep progression. And they did an update since they did that, so I'm not sure what the update, if they changed an update. I didn't read the notes yet. So I was trying to get this stream going. Okay, I see it's time for the X. Oh, the roof is bad. I wish I had this glow when I used to detail. It would have made it work so much easier. And if you want to get down low, you crouch by hitting control. There you go. Jack is complete. And as I said, you right click. So move the car. So there's a space up in the parking lot. An Apex Motors Vanguard, I like it. I like the purple one I got, I'm driving. I drive slow because if I drive fast, I go wonky. Pressing tab, drive up on the trailer. And we did that already. Photo mode. There are 3 types of points visible in the car, points visible in the frame, points visible in the other side of the car, and points that are already being captured in previous photos. Tab. Come on. Did I not park it right? Oh, T, sorry, my bad. So you see the points. You got visible points and invisible points that you got to capture. That's the visible points. I find I get all the visible points that you need to capture with 4 photos. It says 7 photos, but I get it with 4. 7 points captured with 4 photos. Now, it says make an ad, but I'm not going to put the ad in. Well, I'll make the ad. I'll sleep and then I'll open shop. Online car marketing, selling a car. Used cars app on your PC. That's over here in the car shop. Up here on top, on the second from the left, is your car ads. First you put your photos in, select your car. You can have several cars. And just select the photos you want to put in. I put all 4 photos in. It adds the value. 61% drivable, okay. Visual condition, excellent. Offer, market value, $5,200. What did we pay for it? Little Sam never told us what we paid for it. 5% bonus for the 7 photos, 7.5% bonus for washed. It's a blue bar, full bar. Now watch what happens when I set it for 5,500. I was gonna put it 66,000, but I better not. Green bar drops. Competitive offer drops. Too high price. Drop it to increase customer interest. Now I could try and sell it for that. Watch when I go for 5,300. It's still blue, so you're okay. Post your ad. Let's go take a nap. Couch is right here. Valine. I remember those days. Now, opening and closing a company, this is important. Now, if you don't stand out in here, there's some bad things that happen. And one of them is you miss customers. Second one is vandals show up. And I've been known to have a second car in the mechanic's bay or the wash bay, and been working on them, and the vandals show up, and then my car got vandalized. Customer. Don't approach them, they run away. They don't like used car salesmen approaching them. He's going to hum and haw and run back and forth a few times. He may leave, he may go to the car, he may walk up to the car, inspect it a couple times, and then walk away and come back. There may be 2 customers before you get an interest. Like, he's disappointed in the car. It's not exactly what he was looking for. He may leave, he may go back to it, and may make an offer. He's going to leave. Nope. He's thinking about it. There's a second customer coming in. So he may be interested now because there's a second customer, a third customer, a fourth customer. Somebody's going to make an offer on it today. Yeah, first guy's leaving. Somebody will make an offer. Even at 5,300. I didn't pay for it, so I don't care what I sell for. Negotiations, 3 attempts, and then you gotta take what you get. Or there we go. We got a sucker. Hey, lady. 44, not a chance.
Hell no. Hell no.
She didn't come up. Go away. Another sucker. Hey, lady. 44.9, 94. That's a little higher. Let's see if she comes up. You know what? I'm gonna do this. There's another sucker waiting. There we go. That's a little better. You know, because I didn't buy this car, I'm willing to sell it for that much. So you press Y.
Yeah!
Notice how you
Well,
rub
kid,
it.
you really nailed it today.
Ah.
Did you see that reputation boost after the sale? Keep it up. The higher your
Before you-
reputation, the thicker your wallet. And that's what we're really playing for, right?
Yep. Before the update,
You've earned
that
your
would only
rest
give me 10
today.
points rep.
Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
Now I'll show you a couple things. That's a pretty good boost to rep. 56. I like that. So your bill payment and your loans and everything, your summaries right here. So it tells you how much you paid. Like the fuel cost I paid this morning was $3.32. I made 48. I have a balance of 53. No bills. Loans, various amounts you can take out. I've never taken a loan. Interest rates. They don't let me take out higher loans. I haven't been able to hire an employee yet. So like if I click on an employee, something comes up a little later. Take a nap, he says. Take a nap, son. He wasn't fast enough. End of day, 7 a.m. is morning. Early risers.
Hey, kid, well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit, too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade. Something fresh to catch the eye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, boss. And there it is, right there. That little green blob. So, car dealer is no longer car dealer. It has become Grande Centre Auto. I used motors before. And word spacing, character spacing. I mess around with this a few times. It works. Colors. I have a different color in mind. If it's here. Brighter red. Oh yeah. I changed the background too. I don't like the original background for my sign. I like that, or I like that. I like that one. That one goes good. Click no. Just bug yourself and click no.
Alright, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
Let's see if they changed this. So you find yourself... I was waiting for the MobiCash. So we got 8,000 to spend. Online car. Again, the car shop. Now, if you scroll down, you can do a search with the body type, the price, the condition. Newest cars on the market, newest ones that came on the market are in the first line. Last chance, are second line. So these are ones that are going off the market. And you can scroll along. There's more on the end. I like the NG Pulse for a sale item. It makes some pretty good cash. The 600C makes a little bit of cash. Doesn't do great. The Striker makes cash. It's hard to wash. Vanguard doesn't really make you a lot of cash. Yeah, in fact, you usually lose money on a Vanguard. A 95 Pulse. I like that. Let's see. Don't worry about the price at this point. That's not what you're going to pay. Not at least if you're negotiating properly. Yeah, it's far enough away. I'll take the car. Yeah, wash my car. Some of them are close, like 90 meters or whatever. I gotta fuel up again. No, I got full tank. Behind there? Nope, that's cool. That's cool. Sometimes they're behind there. No way to get it, but the long way. Wait for this car to go. Hey Chuck, Nancy, Jacqueline. Okay, you're Jacqueline today. So this is where the art of negotiation comes in handy. So I'm gonna do this. So you knocked 1,000 right off almost. But she said no. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'll come up 100. 38. She's still stuck in that 38.
I don't know. I must think about it.
She came down $27, so I'm fine with that. So you can accept that or deny it.
Whoa! Great
She gets excited when you accept it.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, there you go. I don't know if I was buying it or not, so I just put the rank price. Turn in the middle of a 4-lane street. Nice going, Ken. Charlie, you're a horrible driver. Grandpa's driving. Where's my car? Right there. Drive fast in this if you got the high hand coordination and skill with the keyboard. Of course, we fucking disconnect. I like to be the center because if you're standing on the wall, it's hard to do. Move the car. You gotta wash it first. Gets more money if it's washed. So your first spray is easy. Oh, I gotta do the roof. I find this one hard to do on the roof. Until I do this. That makes the roof easy. I might change the tutorial because before you had to walk it before you went to the garage. Like I said, they didn't update me while I was preparing the stream. updating my stuff. I wonder if they lowered the restriction on the cleaning. It definitely changed the tutorial. Route antenna. Oh, can't do that. In real life detailing, you don't jump on the hood of a car. That's bad. Bad, sorry. Okay, that looks good. Little glitch there. Radio dial wouldn't come up. There we go. I think for the radio dial you have to be close to the phone. And this would have becoming so handy as a detailer. Evil, not so evil. Okay, let's move it to the garage. See what they want there.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. Alright, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Scanner's over here. In case you're lost, you don't know where the scanner's at, it's right there. So tab and E. R is the last one. Wow, this thing's a mess. Look at all this damage. 2 exhaust hole pipe breaks.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us? We'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
You gotta go buy repair tape. Parts supply store is over here. Whoa! Traffic jam. This thing's got super speed on it. Even got parking. Hey, buddy. And the tape is in the second tab. I buy 2 because you use a lot of it. Back up, back up, back up. Thank you. Two customers who won't be coming to my shop. Green light. Take it any day now. I want a clean car. Now read this carefully. His car hood by pressing E. Your car hood, repair. Exhaust, left mouse button. Now you get sprayer right here, right, for checking for leaks. Oh, there's a leak. Automatically becomes tape. There's one leak. There's one more leak here somewhere. You see, I didn't see a leak there. So, right mouse button, flip it over. I'm not seeing the second hole. I'm not seeing the second hole. There it is.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got. Speaking of, there's a junkyard just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, alright? Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, and look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
The flashlight is right here. Left mouse button, E picks up the tools, left mouse button to use it. So I'm not going to continue with the I'm not going to continue with the cleaning and the rest of it. This is all I wanted to show you today. You guys take care. Click the like button, click the follow button. Grab a membership subscription of any tier you're comfortable with. I'm KenShu with the InUPress Broadcasting, Darkskys Gaming community, Darkskys Gaming crew, and Garage Monkeys game card dealer. Enjoy. This releases May 29th.